Pessoal, sejam muito bem-vindos a mais um vídeo. Não se esqueça de curtir o vídeo, se inscrever no canal e embora, tá jogando, gente. Voltamos para o Starfield. Eu tava vendo, na verdade, eu não tenho nada, não preciso pegar nada,
So, were you eating at the Sage Brook, or is it just a quick snack from the tail?
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Okay, no bounty. You're clear.
It's a shame House Varun abandoned their embassy. I bet we could have learned a lot from one another.
Yes, exactly. It's like...
Keeper Aquilus, can we have a moment?
Oh, Mateo. It's been too long. How are your parents? Your mother still struggling with that azalea garden?
No, she figured that out a while ago. Had to adjust the pH levels in the soil. But, Keeper, I didn't come to catch up.
Oh. Well, what's on both your minds?
Você, Mateo.
Keeper, we were hoping to talk to you about unity.
You want to subject your friend here to one of our talks, Mateo? The future of humanity is always a long discussion.
No, that's not exactly what I meant. Keeper, when you talk about unity, well, does it mean anything else? Something secret?
Perhaps we should talk about this inside.
Aquilus has helped me through some tough times lately.
Essa aqui, pra mim, tá me lembrando a prole do ato. Nossa, eles já entraram lá. Nossa.
Now that we have a little privacy, why don't you tell me exactly what it is that brought you two here?
Fomos atacados por grupo chamado Estelares.
We've lost people, Keeper.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. And these Starborn, I take it they're different from the people of the settled systems? There have always been mysteries that seem to defy our understanding of the universe. Beyond rational thought. We enter life as an act of someone else's faith in us. There's no way of knowing who we will become, and yet the risk is made anyway. So you've pushed into the unknown, not knowing where it would take you. And it's brought you here.
Cometemos um erro. Eu exploro, não faço sermões.
Oh, wait. I know it's frustrating to be in the dark, but if you're willing to struggle for just a bit longer, I think I can give you a path to discovering its meaning. There's an old story, far older than the Sanctum Universum, of someone who walked the settled systems and saw every corner of it. This pilgrim claimed he found the true meaning of unity. I always thought of it as just a parable for trying to bring humanity together, but maybe it's more.
Talvez esse peregrino fosse um estelar?
I'm not sure if he was, but if what you're looking for is connected, then anything might be possible.
Então vamos ouvir a história. Deve ser algo... Deve ter algo mais por trás dela.
In my story, the pilgrim met the founders of the House of Enlightenment and the enigmatic cult of the Varun. And he gave them each a part of the truth. Then he goes to his final resting place to live out the rest of his days in contemplation of infinitum addendum, his addition or contribution to the infinite. But what if the story isn't a metaphor, but a code, a way of finding the pilgrim again, or at least his grave?
Infinitum addendum. Que expressão estranha, muito específica.
Yes, something must be there. I just can't put my finger on it. Maybe the answer will become clear when we have more. The House of Enlightenment and Varun have versions of this story.
Tá bom, eu falo com eles.
The Enlightened work out of the well here in New Atlantis, helping the poorest citizens find a better life for themselves. Varun worshippers are more enigmatic, but there is a lone zealot that was captured recently for attacking UC ships. I visited her a couple of times. Hopefully she'll be willing to talk to you as well.
I'll
Two
stay
of
here with
us
the
make
keeper.
quite the
We need to
pair,
catch
eh?
up. And I wouldn't mind asking him a few more questions.
Bem, vamos lá, né? Aqui a porta. Ai, Casa Submarino. Meus doidinhos primeiro.
Can you imagine how many credits flow through this place? Figuratively.
Mas eu vejo. Deixa eu escolher o caminho mais longo. Ixi. Ela vai estar lá no espaço porto, né? Na guarida. Cadê o outro? Poço, poço sem dinheiro. funcionando certo.
Look at this place. When you have a few moments, there's something I'd like to discuss. To think the lodge turned into a battlefield. I picked up something you might be interested in.
Ele vai falar pra gente.
I have something I need to discuss with you.
Nice hat.
Oh, yeah.
A visitor? I have all the company I need.
Eu sei que você falou com o Pontífice Aquilus sobre a fé do varão.
He knows not the truth. He sends another to ask more incessant questions.
Perhaps you should hear us out before you decide to cast judgment.
The great serpent waits in the shadows. He will entwine the universe, and all but the faithful will be made as dust. That is the truth. No more, no less.
Pontífice Aquilos falou sobre peregrino. Preciso saber mais sobre ele.
Anything you could tell us would be tremendously helpful.
Yes, I have spoken to your keeper about this. I will tell you what I told him, and then you will leave me. Jinan Varun meets the unbeliever. He gives false prophecy to Jinan. But such is Jinan's conviction in the Great Serpent, he does not hesitate. He cuts the unbeliever down. But the unbeliever returns. Jinan realizes the Great Serpent is testing him, and he will not be found wanting. 4 times they fight. Over 120 rotations of the planet they are on. Remember these 4 battles, Jinan, the unbeliever says. Remember these 120 rotations. But Jinan knows this is blasphemy, and delivers the killing blow. That is all.
Eu não entendi nada. Preciso saber o significado da palavra concórdia.
I have heard of no such thing. If it exists, it is a shadow that the Great Serpent casts to deceive the faithless.
Acho que entendi.
Then we are done. Leave me.
Se ela fala igual.
I know your type.
We should have a
The
talk when
free-wheeling
you have the
species.
chance.
Must be nice.
Leave me alone.
Hello.
Bem, a gente tem que achar outra casa aqui, né? É no bolso. Se não me engano, tem uma entrada aqui no elevador tá no bolso. Ali mesmo. Esse chapéu, parece que esse chapéu é do destino.
I have things for you. We should have a talk when you have the time, of course.
Conversar?
Give me your honest opinion. Do you think I conflicted with
Whatever you need, you've got it. Look, I wanted to take this opportunity to thank you. The fact that you risked your life to save me, I don't know what to say.
Dá pra extorquir ela. Você teria feito a mesma coisa por mim.
Well, yes, of course. But that's beside the point. My only wish is that my rescue hadn't come at the expense of Sam's life. He was one of my closest colleagues. And a cherished friend. Oh, poor Cora. I'm sure the poor thing is devastated. She's lost a wonderful father.
Ninguém tá te culpando do que aconteceu.
I don't have to. I blame myself. Our charter at Constellation has always been to analyze the unknown, but rarely at the expense of our members' lives. Yet all the while, I've been cavalier about taking risks and pushing the boundaries, not appreciating the true cost of my actions. Had I not pushed so hard to pursue the Starborn, perhaps none of this would have happened at all, and Sam would still be alive.
Sarah, que eu conheço, nunca deixaria os estelares seguirem com seus planos.
No, she wouldn't. But was it worth the cost? Damn it! Why is this happening to us? We're explorers. Our curiosity pushes us to seek answers to life's mysteries. It's one of the core traits of humankind. Yet in return, this is what the universe throws at us. Beings from God knows where who are trying to murder us. Why? What have we done wrong?
É só azar nosso.
No. I refuse to allow Sam's death to be attributed to bad luck. It isn't fair. The question is, where do we go from here? Do we stop exploring? Stop pushing the boundaries? Take a more aggressive posture towards the universe? I don't know where to begin.
Continuamos avançando, mas com extrema cautela pelo caminho.
Agreed. I just hope it's enough caution that we don't leave ourselves open to another attack. Well, I suppose that's all I had on my mind for now. Oh, it was a relief to get all of that out in the open. I'm sorry I got so angry. But I assure you, it's nothing personal. You're the only one I feel comfortable talking with about these things.
Quiser conversar, estarei aqui.
Good. Because I expect this won't be the last time I intend to cry on your shoulder or scream in your face. Well, we have a long road ahead of us. I suppose it's high time we get back to work.
Bora. Cara, tudo Atlantis é cheio.
The overdraft fees at Calbank are out of control.
That's just how things are.
You look like you need something, yeah?
Eu posso recrutar só a Sheila. E nenhum sem procurar.
We run a number of social programs, from financial aid to food banks. If it's about the financial or food assistance programs, we are backlogged. Don't worry, we're doing everything we can. Oh, we're not. Sorry. Can I help you?
Me enviou. Precisa falar sobre o peregrino.
We don't mean to be intrusive. Any information you could provide would be very useful.
Listen, I've talked about this with him a ton of times, and there's no record of a Unity pilgrim. But since you both insist, our early records are mostly administrative. Humanitarian projects, group counseling notes, charity expenditures. But there is a series of exchanges the founding members recorded in a lot of detail. It's the closest thing I have to what Aquilus is describing. A man walks into the first house of enlightenment. The founding members just call him the Drifter. So they think he's a charity case at first, but no, the Drifter asks them a bunch of questions. If your philosophy is built on an individual's own morality, what about the second person? That second person might disagree. Isn't the problem of two what you're really looking for? And the founders respond, each individual must understand how the second person lifts them up. All of human effort is a story of cooperation pushing us forward. And it kind of goes on like that. He comes back every week for a year. Same conversation every time. Second person this, the problem of two that.
Tá. Não entendi muito bem, né? Tudo bem, vamos lá. Talvez tenha alguma mensagem oculta no que ele dizia.
Honestly, I think the founding members made it all up. There was a little more hesitation being openly atheist in the early days. I think they were experimenting with writing their own scripture. Fortunately, that got abandoned pretty quick. After the records of the Drifter end, you never see anything like it again.
Sabe dizer algo mais sobre Concorde? O que significa?
Besides what the Keeper would say about it? Sounds like a gathering point, or a center. Or, in mathematics, it would mean one, like the one, the first or the beginning.
Agradeço. Você me deu muito do que pensar.
Always happy to help. If you'll excuse me, I've got a lot of aid efforts to coordinate.
Assistente social sempre um jeito.
Ever wonder how the Crimson Fleet looks like we got a
Vamos lá. Confesso que eu tô meio perdido na história que eles contaram.
Careful. Where there's water, there could be hostile life forms.
I try and take a few trips each year now. No real destination in mind.
Well, you're back.
Nothing that matters.
What did you learn? Was there something hidden in their stories, like we thought?
A história do Iluminista empregava a palavra segundo ou dois.
Planets are often named by number. That second might mean the second planet in the system. What else did you learn?
Eu falei com a fanática Varun e ela disse que Jean lutou 4 vezes ao longo de 20 dias. Ao longo de 120 dias.
If there really is a location the Pilgrim wanted us to find, those do sound awfully like coordinates. Was there anything else?
Na sua história, o peregrino completa o infinitum addendum. Isso também deve significar alguma coisa. Pode ser também o Hermanus Mouro aqui, né? O livro do Octão Infínio, né?
Yes. What he added to infinity. Maybe that points to a name. If we're looking for his resting place, we'd need to know the name of the star system, wouldn't we? Let's see. We have something that could be coordinates. Something that could point to a planet in the system. But what's the name of the system? Infinitum addendum. What if we break down the parts? No systems named finite or add. That just leaves in and dumb. Well, that's certainly how I feel.
Indo é nome de sistema estelar.
Yes, that's it. The second planet in Indum, at 4 and 120. That's where you'll find the Pilgrim's resting place. And from there, maybe you'll find the true meaning of unity. Before you go, you've now spoken to many different perspectives in our universe. In a way, you'll be carrying their philosophies with you on this journey. I know you're looking for a specific unity, but if you had to guess what it was, what interpretation would you give it?
Alguma coisa sagrada lá fora, unindo todas as coisas?
Ah, but what makes something like that holy? Gravity is also a force that brings things together. Should that be sanctified?
Não, ela é apenas uma força natural. A concórdia é algo maior.
It is one of the great contradictions of belief. We feel the presence of something out there, but we insist that it is also everywhere. So you think this word unity describes that divine unknowableness that the pilgrim searched for?
Ancient humans thought the concept of gravity was miraculous. Until we know more about the unity, we also could be jumping to the wrong conclusions.
Well, I won't keep you any longer. This has been fun, I have to admit. Go, find your truth.
Bem, pelo menos agora temos um planeta para ir.
Got anything you need to offload? And easier than you. I'm sure you can find something you like.
Esse aqui dá pra vender? Porque não é possível no momento. Essa eu nem vou tentar porque é capaz de conseguir. Tá bom.
Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth.
spoken on it being circumscribed.
It was a pleasant change of scenery.
Orbital insertion done. Time to dance among the stars.
Aqui pertinho. A recompensa por mim está aumentando?
Yeah, so now we got two camps. The bounty hunters who want to cash in now, and the people who want to wait and cash in later.
Tanto faz, desde que eu tenha direito de saquear.
Now, pick 'em clean for all we care. What's yours will be ours sooner or later anyway. So, you keep that pretty little mug of yours alive until it's enough for us to retire, okay? Be seeing ya.
Vai embora? alimento. Descanso do peregrino.
Let's put this bird on the ground.
Espero que não esteja pegando minha cachorrinha.
Sorry, I was lost in a memory there. How can I help?
Vamos fazer o seguinte. Vamos ficar por aqui. Já tá quase dando nosso tempo. Não esqueça de curtir o vídeo, se inscrever no canal. Até a próxima. Valeu, falou e até mais.